Good evening, friends. When I completed my education, as per the tradition of my family, which existed for several generations, the next step would be venturing into a business of my own. So, my friend and I decided to start a partnership firm. It was 1998, and I distinctly remember the day as if it was just yesterday. With butterflies in our stomach and the dreams of success in our eyes, we inaugurated our new office and signed the partnership agreement in the presence of and with the blessings of our elders. Just when I signed on the papers, I could hear my mom say, "Now it's time to look for your life partner too." Well, it did not come as a shocker as it was customary back then, especially in our culture. The formula is you finish your education, you start your work, and voila, you're ready for marriage. But what hit me was the word life partner. And I kept thinking about it again and again. How can my spouse be my life partner when already 22 years of my life had passed? I just entered into a business partnership where me and my friend became partners from the very first day of the business. Isn't that what partnership is all about? Then who is my actual life partner? This thought didn't let me sleep that night, but it faded away as the excitement of the new venture was too high to keep me bogged down with some other thought. Time passed by, and the next 10 to 12 years was spent focusing on work and career. As if I was out there to prove the aptness of my birth date, the 24th of July, or in short, 24/7. What obviously took a beating was my health. With long working hours and majority of the month spent in traveling, what happens to most of us happened to me. My lifestyle markers, my cholesterol, and my body weight went haywire. That was when I started my health and fitness journey. So I did what most of us do, start thinking about our health if we get a health scare. Luckily for me, the scare was not something that could not have been reversed by simple lifestyle changes, and that's exactly what I did. This phase of 2010 to 2013 was very challenging, in fact, worst on the personal front. I lost my mother due to a very painful illness, and later I also parted ways with my life partner. Obviously, I was devastated. We never imagine our parents or our spouse leaving us, but life has its own ways. And ironically, that was the best period for me financially. So, as they say, money can't buy you happiness. But these incidents took me back to 1998 and to that question that did not let me sleep for that one night, and to that question which was lost somewhere because at that age it was too early for me to ponder upon life's philosophies. But today I stand with a heavier head on my shoulders, and I needed the answer to that question: who is my life partner? Since the answer was not easy to come, I tried to apply my logic skills that I was taught in my business management course. I took the term life partner and broke it up into two parts, life and partner, and tried to define each one. Logically, life is the first breath that I take and the last breath that I take, and the period in between is life. And hence, partner would be anybody that stays with me during this period and shares the same goals as mine. So who is our life partner? Is it our parents? Is it our siblings? Is it our friends? Is it our spouse? No one fits into the definition of life partner. After a lot of thinking, I did get my eureka moment, and I did get an answer that satisfied me. So any guesses? Well, what came up was a revelation in itself. That somebody that stays with us throughout our life is none other than our own body. Surprising, isn't it? Well, it does fit the definition perfectly. Anyone else, be it our parents, our siblings, our friends, and our spouse, will leave us at some point in time. Money will also come and go. It is our body that will stay with us till the end. Then, doesn't it make sense for us to build a good partnership? We all know that a good life partner makes our life's journey more meaningful, happy, and beautiful. Like any other partnership, this is also a give and take relationship. The more we give to our body, the more the body gives back to us. The way we treat our body in terms of what we eat, or how much rest we give to the body, or what habits we develop, the body will treat us the same way later in life. I am lucky to have learned this in my early 30s when my body was still young and responded well to the efforts that I put in. And today, when I stand in my mid-40s, I share a beautiful and rewarding relationship with my body, my life partner. I respect my body by giving it what it needs, and the body respects me by giving me a pain-free, disease-free, and a youthful life which is not dependent on pills. When I, being a single parent to a 15-year-old boy and an industrialist running an organization with more than 150 people, can develop a beautiful and rewarding relationship with my body, my life partner, anybody can. The common mistake that the common man like you and me does is to emulate the movie stars and the sports stars and long for that six-packs or that size 0 body. And that's where we go drastically wrong. We forget that for them, maintaining the health and fitness is a part of their profession. In fact, they would be out of work if they do not take care of the body, and why wouldn't they do so? After all, they are being paid for it. For a common man like you and me, things are slightly different. We have work commitments on one hand and family responsibilities on the other. And in between all this, we have to take care of our body. Sounds difficult, is it? But it isn't so. It is simple as long as we are ready to give up looking for complicated solutions. And that's again where we go wrong. So here is my simple 4-line recipe for a good and rewarding partnership with your body. It worked for me, and I hope it will work for you. I love lazing on my comfortable sofa, but I walk enough. I enjoy indulging in tasty food, but I fast enough. I slog those long hours at work, but I sleep enough. I take the stress of life head on, but I meditate enough. And that, my friends, is the mantra for good partnership with your body. And it is as simple as that. To summarize, I would say, if you are at ease today, you will be in disease tomorrow. And if you manage to put in little effort, you will be in comfort throughout. So I leave you with this thought to ponder upon. Our body is the only place we have to live in. Then, shouldn't we make it a happy one? Thank you.